And we should be live. So, hello YouTube, my name is Darkenblade Gaming, and welcome to Dead Cells. Yesterday I did like 6 hours of streaming, which was, a mistake. Very big mistake. I felt like absolute shit afterwards, and by the end I was just running on fumes, shambling through, everything. So yeah, Don't do that. Do not stream for 6 hours straight. It's a bad idea. Well, there was like a half-hour break, but you know what I mean. But yeah, by the end I was like, I bumped it down to 2 BC, and I was just shambling along with no willpower. Like just saying, I have to beat it today, and it was pathetic. Please don't watch it. Watch this instead, because this time I'm actually gonna beat it. Because I have a full setup of, I did a pretty good run. I did, like, I went to the morass, and then I went to, where did I go again? Morass, nest, oh, graveyard, cavern, giant, and now I'm at I'm about to go to the infested shipwreck, which, should it count as incentivized yet? Because I haven't even been, like, I've been there twice. But yeah. Now we're gonna go to the shipwreck again, and I finally got a bow from, it's an IX bow, but it's because I got it from the, passageway in the prison depths. Let's go. I gotta be really careful this time, because I don't want what happened last time to happen again. Like, that would be really bad. That's just that's the most obvious reference you can make. Of course, spooky stuff. Yeah, no, those guys are what took off most of my health last time. But I've got a lot of money, full health flask. Gotta be really careful with those anchor guys, because they're the main ones who actually kill you. Well, that and the pirates, because pirates still hit like trucks. But this time, I think I have a very good feeling about this. I'm all rested up. I'm not blundering through. Oh, okay. Yeah. I did put on Damned just for, like... Oh, wow, I accidentally killed the shrimp. Yeah, Multi-Knock's bow just melts them. No, you don't. I do like how claustrophobic this is. Oh no! Okay, I only took a bit of damage. I don't really need a streak because I already have all the weapon I need, and I highly doubt I'm gonna get another bow. Should I go back and see what's down there? It's probably let's just see. Nobody here yet? That's to be expected. It's like, yeah, no, nothing. I was stupid. So far it's been fairly linear. I don't think there's been any... No, there's been one chance to branch off that I didn't notice. I don't know why this is selling XI stuff. Like, this is literally the last chance to buy anything before you go to the lighthouse. I think. I don't think there's any shops in the lighthouse. I haven't actually been there. I'm assuming it isn't, because that's like the boss room. I don't know if that would have hit me. I really don't want to find out. I'll go over this way. Huh? Oh no! Okay, thank God. Still not what I want. Oh yeah, that just killed him. Yeah, the multi-Nox bow hits like a truck. I think I'm doing 76,000 damage. Now, obviously, there's a shrimp hiding around here. And that's increased by 80% when I'm in close range. So, yeah, no, I hit like a truck. Actually, no, a truck that's carrying other trucks. And this is only XI. Let's see if I can get a good shield. Yeah, I don't want to. I want to. Oh. Looks like Lux finally. Oh no! The last time I said that, you know. Well, if you watched the last stream, you know what happened. An elite pirate captain. Like, it had an electric shield, and then it knocked out the floor underneath me, and I got triple hit. That's not gonna happen this time, because that was extremely unlucky. Wait, does this pierce all targets? Or is it just, it does just so much damage that no, that's literally doing enough damage that it literally doesn't need to pierce targets. It just pierces them by the fact of its natural ability to shoot more arrows. That's kind of hilarious, just how much damage I'm doing. Oh, that's we're underwater right now. I just realized that, because the lower... I do wish we got to see a little bit of the outside, like when you arrived, because this... Yeah, it's literally, like, I wish there was, like, a pier that you stopped at before. And, of course, there's a shrimp. Because, of course, there is. I have spent way too much time looking for, I spent way too much time looking for runes. Oh, thank God. That would have been bad. Wait, there are disgusting worms here? How did I not notice that? Nothing over here. I'm wondering how this entire thing hasn't collapsed in on itself, if it's surrounded by water. Just a chest. This better not be a trap chest. Got a lot of gold. Yeah. When I first heard that this was gonna be like the throne room level, I was a bit worried that it would Okay, seriously, there's obviously a shrimp hiding around here. And I was correct. But yeah, I was worried it was going to be underwhelming compared to the hell that is the distillery or the really good level that is the castle. But no, it's actually quite good. Oh, 60 kills, nice. Wait, there's a ram? No, a spider room door. No, just another chest. Okay, seriously, this couldn't have happened yesterday? You know, when you were refusing to give me any bows, now you're giving them to me left and right. This isn't even custom mode. Like, I was thinking of turning on custom mode because, like, the game clearly doesn't want me to get one, so maybe I'll just force it to get one. But nope, now I'm just getting them left and right. Yeah, I'm just melting through everything, because I have 34 stats. Part of that might be, like, you know, the damned. Wait, they can attack melee? Wow, I thought they just had that, the throw the anchor thing. Oh, it just died. Yeah, that would have been nasty if it had been able to hit me. Those things, I think they hit like a truck. I don't remember being hit by one. We haven't found any lore rooms yet. Yeah, I don't think... Yep, not a single lore room. Very odd. I don't think we found one on the previous 2 visits either. Though it was kind of, dead on the last one. Like, dead inside. That was close. The pirates are what killed me last time. I should have seen that coming. Short range, yeah, that's where they're most dangerous because then you can't. It's hard to predict their. More pirates. Stealthy. There, explorer's instinct. Ow! One down. And I don't think there's going to be a food shop anytime soon. There's obviously going to be a... why are these large spaces with no enemies in them? Like, maybe a shrimp? Let's get this working. This is where the lighthouse is. But where's the treasure map? Okay, there's definitely a shrimp. There's no way there isn't a shrimp. Oh, this is the water. Like there's an actual water line. They decide whether or not. Yeah, there's just no enemies there. Oh my god, my game! Ow! That was just such a massive lag spike. Why are there Kamazes here? That doesn't make much sense. Because they came from the distillery. Like, we... You know, wait, no, was it confirmed that they did? Yeah, I just have to hit them once and they're in. I have so much money and nothing to spend it on. Well, actually, I could do some reforgers. Ow! What is with this lag? Strike. There's a few more enemies I want to kill. No, I don't actually need to. So it looks like the I'll take out this batch of enemies. Famous last words. There's a It seems to be the shrimp. The shrimp are overtaxing my my switch for some reason. So yeah, where's the opening that leads to the trident? Did I already get the trident? Also, why are there enemies here? Oh, those are actual enemies. They just can't get out. There's no UI here. Huh. Very weird. Let's go kill those two enemies and we'll move on. So the lighthouse is just presumably we'll fight the guards and then we'll take on the queen herself. I'm not sure whether or not the queen is like the crown is a separate level. It's got its own music track. Oh yeah, I've gone from all three rooms, because the first time I went from the Mausoleum, then from the clock room when I was collapsed, and then this time I went from the Guardian's Haven. That's how I got this cool stuff. Well, the high level XII stuff, except for the heart turret. That was for no hitting the giant. Okay, got 3 flasks. I should be fine. Time to die. And then rage quit. I am so nervous. %40 damage on electrified targets. Got it. Wish me luck. I know it's a running. You have to run away from them, and then I assume you fight them. Like they formerly used to lead troops coming down that we have long been snuffed down. Well, it's a lighthouse, obviously. Well, if we've seen the top of the lighthouse, and it's not actually a lighthouse. That's painful. Okay, so you can roll through these to break them. Yeah. So I assume like they progressively start chasing you more and more until at the end you fight all of them. Okay, you stand up. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's move. No! Zigzag. Ow! Ow! No, no, no. Oh, that hits like a truck. There we go. They go down pretty quickly. Oh, but they heal. Oh no, okay, the bow one. Come down here and fight me. There we go. All three. Zigzag. Food. There's food. But I don't need it. Oh, do we have to fight all three now? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay, one down. 3 to go. Okay. 2 down, 1 to go. There we go! Hello? Could I get the... Could I get the food, please? Could I please get the food? I'm gonna die. Just let me get the food! Is that so hard to let me get the food? Delayed hedgehog outfit. What? Is it a Sonic reference? Okay, the queen uses a rapier. Path to the lighthouse is top. I thought it was called the crown. So, is it a separate biome? Nope, I'm in the lighthouse. So what I'm obviously going to do is turn on disengagement. Good look. Actually, no, I'm not going to do no mercy. I'm gonna die. A clear view of the islands close from here. Broken ships here, broken ships there. So it is called the Crown. So the crowd was on the level of the observatory. That's okay. That makes a bit more sense. So she does recognize us. Wait, didn't they like break up? Like, wasn't that the whole thing? Like, the whole place was trashed? Like the place where they had the two paintings together? Wait, is it? Wait. Oh! I beat her! I wish things had turned out otherwise. Cursed be the Malays. I beat her first try! Wait, no different model? Wait, but she... was there no mention of how she's a homunculus? She just kind of... That shouldn't kill her. You can't kill a homunculus. Like, you literally can't. Like, fire can't kill us. And, so we just get... Oh, wait, what? So it's like pirates and they're gonna attack? Wait, what? So they're zombies too? But the Malays doesn't... That's not how the Malays couldn't leave the... Did it already leave the island? Is that like the whole thing was pointless? Or was it the time... why didn't they mention the time loop? The time loop shouldn't let anyone enter or leave the island. Because that's the whole point of the time loop, to keep the Malays contained. And like, so that this entire thing of keep... So either the time loop was pointless, or this is. And so like, is it like separate zombies altogether? We're just gonna end there? That's kind of disappointing. Like, I gotta say, for the final DLC, I was expecting more than that. Like, the boss fight looked pretty good. I just kind of killed it too quickly. In like desperation, I was just firing off with like 76,000 damage plus barb tips. But it looked pretty good. Like, it looked decent. Like, the attacks looked good. I'd have to fight it like with a lower, like, not obsessively getting everything I possibly could. Like, that's the problem. I do that and then I don't have to learn the fight because it's over so quickly. I don't even think it got to the electric guitar section of the theme. So what does it mean? There were no lore rooms in the lighthouse, in the sunken ship. I think the only ones were in the new ones in Stilt Village and Toxic Sewers. That is really odd. Are they gonna add that post? Because they did a bit of that for the previous two ones. But yeah, like, we don't find out why she's turned into a homunculus. We don't find out why she split up with the king, and because clearly something happened. We don't find out, like, why she's worshipped by the Fractured Shrine people. Why the vaults are called her vaults. Like, we don't find out why the Scarecrow was searching for her. Like, we know they were connected, we just don't know how. That wasn't explained. Yeah, very odd. And like, she had like 4 lines of dialogue. Like, I expected more. Like, the giant has a lot more because he gives the plot twist that you're the king. Like, that's how most people will figure it out. But no, I guess it's just she's tangentially connected to us, and she's just a big boss fight standing at the end. Yeah, it looks like a good boss fight, and the music is pretty good. So yeah. That was, like, gameplay-wise, that was great. Like, outside of getting screwed over luck-wise, everything was great. The story was a bit meh. I like the whole, searching for a way to, first getting to the fisherman to get a boat, and then going to the Stilt Village to get the key to get to the shipwreck. I was expecting more a revelation of some kind, because they've been building towards this for 2 DLCs, and like Fractured Shrines gave us a lot. Like no, Fatal Falls. Like, it gave us. Let's see, what was it? It gave us how the homunculi were made using the stuff from the apostates. It gave us more hints towards, most of our hints towards the Queen came during Fatal Falls. And like the origin of the homunculi, that's pretty important to the main character, considering he is one. And like, the Bad Seed wasn't, but it gave some. It was mostly world building. Like the plant monsters got an origin from the dilapidated arboretum. Yeah, I agree with you, Hirsch. It's it feels like the original ending, like the one where you just stab the king and he explodes. It feels out there. I feel like there was like some like there should have been some like I think maybe they're gonna add something in after. I'm hoping they are, cause it's just kind of like the true ending ends a similar way. Like the glitched prisoner shows up out of nowhere and then you have to fight him. But that ends thematically because it's the end of the king's character arc. In fact, he is now the king again. Like, he is fully just embraced the I'm the king. I get to do what I want, which isn't exactly a good mentality, but that's how he ends. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna add something after the play. Plus, there were no lore rooms. Like, that feels extremely out of place. Every single biome they've added has always had at least 1 or 2 lore rooms. This one had 0. I think maybe the Trident room could count, but I'm not sure because I couldn't find it this time. No, we know exactly what the queen is. She's a homunculus, just like the main just like the player. We just don't know how she got that way, or like how she and the king split up, and her connection to the Scarecrow. We've known since Fatal Falls that she's a homunculus. I think, yeah, you can see her skull in the Undying Shores, because he says it's oddly familiar, and we know where the king's body is, so it has to be the queen. Yeah, I think they could have given her, like, they could have given her more. It feels like they were like they just wanted a boss fight. She's a boss fight more than anything, and like that's the worst characters in Dead Cells are just boss fights that like have some background. Like Timekeeper, she's extremely important to because she's the one causing the time loop. She has like 5 lines of dialogue. Like, the Collector at least gets his monologue at the end, but he doesn't talk at all before that, besides, like, the first time you meet him. Like, Dead Cells needs to give more, like, character to the characters. But yeah, we can guess, like, that they were created using the research from the Undying Shores. And, which does raise the question, why did the Queen kill the Apostates? If she's... Nope, we didn't figure out why the queen left the king. I think it has something to do with the Scarecrow, but we don't know for certain. They never explained it. This feels like something they're going to add in lore rooms after the fact, like they did with the previous 2 DLCs. But it's odd that there's none right now. Yeah, the Giant has the most... He is the most character. The Giant and the Beheaded are pretty much the 2 that actually have characters. The Giant, like, he clearly has, like, he's basically a good soldier that didn't want to do what the king was doing, and then he got killed for it. And he eventually concedes that, like, the king did beat him fairly. He didn't just get a cheap shot. Like, the Giant... If that was true, then the Beheaded would have the most character out of everyone, which he does because he has all the dialogue, but still. Like, if they should just go through, have an update and just go through and add character to the characters. Let's hear what the Timekeeper has to say. The Hand of the King. Concierge can't talk, and the others are all monsters. The Hand of the King is perfectly capable of speaking. We know that. The King dialogue. Yeah, I feel like this would have been fine if we hadn't had the build-up of Fatal Falls and the Bad Seed. Like, this is actually on par for Dead Cells, basically telling you nothing and leaving everything up to interpretation. Like, the original Dead Cells ending is basically this: you beat the final boss, and then you're about to succeed, and then something random happens and it kills you. Like, but here's the thing: we got stuff after that. We got Rise of the Giant, which gave us 2 plot twists. The Collector is is the alchemist, and the player is the king. And like some pretty in-depth lore. Like, then Bad Seed came along. Like Mama Tick is just a giant monster, but she gets built up. Fatal Falls. Scarecrow gets a ton of lore rooms. He doesn't talk because he's a monster, but he gets background. And all this time they've been building up the queen. The Scarecrow is looking for the queen. The queen, I think her minions should have showed up earlier. I think the queen staying on top of the lighthouse would have been well, no, she's in the lighthouse, so she can definitely come out. I think maybe just show her showing up at the end saying, "Oh, that's kind of rude of you to kill my mates. Come up and fight me, you prick." I don't know why I gave her an Australian accent, but yeah, like, it's her house. Like, house. But still, like, I feel like they could have done more with the queen. My expectations were too high. I was expecting some big revelation to tie the trilogy in a knot. You know, thinking about it, the training room was pretty rushed as well. Have they been crunching because of the pandemic? No, that couldn't, because they were doing fine before. So what caused this sudden, like, weird, like, rushed feel? Because the training room had a ton of bugs, and the collector fight is still bugged. And now this. Like, I guess they had to put their resources elsewhere. Yeah, the beheaded doesn't say a word, and like during the killing scene, he doesn't even appear in the king's outfit. Like, even like the collector, when you're in the king outfit, it shows you in the king outfit, but no, not for this. And there's still the question of the queen isn't dead. Like, if she's dead, that's stupid because she's a homunculus. You can't, unless there's like some magic fire. I mean, it is green, but still. Like, if you're using magic fire for the, well, no, it's because the entire lighthouse is on fire because you set the entire thing on fire. That's why the green fire is fun. That's I'm not sure, like, how does the lighthouse not collapse? That's thinking too much of it. But yeah, that's, like, we're not vulnerable to fire. Yeah, that seems a bit too binary. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of here's a binary choice at the end that changes the ending. I'm not too big a fan of that. But yeah, like, we can be attacked by stuff with fire, and it doesn't kill us, so it shouldn't kill her. Wow, these credits go on for a while. I never actually sat to the end. Or if I have, I've forgotten it. So yeah, let's wait and see for what happens after. Wow. This seems like a lot of people for an indie game. Boat having zombies in it? I have no idea what the boat having zombies in it means. We don't even know if they're Malays zombies. Like, for all we know, there could be a necromancer in that boat, and he's just like, "Hey, what's this?" And then he dies because Malays. We don't know. Like, maybe, like, we have so many different ways where the Malays could come from. The crystals, the sap from the Sunbring Sanctuary, just normal disease. Though it's definitely not a normal disease because it brings back the dead. So it's definitely not a normal disease. So we've got several options. And then there's like, what's with the shrimp? Like, I'm assuming those were caused by the Malays. Because, like, it's implied that the Malays caused the evil plants. I have no idea what the zombies mean. It might very well just be they wanted to end on a shocking revelation. Very weird. So the true ending is still, Wait a minute, we weren't even on the ground level. How would we know who the, Where is that implied? I don't remember it. I find it hard to believe that, I find it hard to believe it was a normal disease that mutated. Because bringing back the dead isn't exactly something you mutate into. That takes thousands of years of mutations. Well, no, probably less because it's a virus, but still, it could be a bacteria. We don't exactly know, like, it appeared suddenly, which means that there had to have been some sort of outside, influence, because if it was a normal disease, the dead would have been coming back before, and they didn't. We had monsters like the cave crashers, the arbiters, the demons, but those would seem to be fantasy monsters, not malaise infected. No, because there were plenty of people who died that like from the malaise that the alchemist never interacted with. Like I do not think the alchemist could have had an effect on the disease as a whole. Maybe like a specific strain got stronger? But I do not think the alchemist I don't think the alchemist was able to impact the disease as a whole. See, there's the possibility. Oh, I should have seen what that said, because it probably said, By the way, let me see if I have this trident, because I thought I picked it up, but then I died. Oh. Okay, so I have the trident. Oh yeah, achievements. Let's see what achievements have. These should be before the observatory. And the astrolab. Okay, nothing. That's a lot of achievements. Okay, I'm assuming that's the hitless, that's the hitless. Favorite new weapon? I haven't tried them out, but the bow looks interesting. See, that's the hitless. Oh, you have to do the lighthouse hitless? Oh, wow. What is that? That, I assume, is by, like, knocking her off the edge. That's the hitless queen. I don't know what those two are. Have two pets. Kill a pirate captain with a scavenge bombard. Kill fighters with a single throw and recall of the wrecking ball. Put the thing back in the water where it came from, or so help me. Still got a sense of humor. Let's fight her again in the training room. Alright, we can see what she can do. Where is the boat? There it is. Let's get a repeater. No, the double shot. That's good enough. No. Reset mutation. Yeah. Point blank. Support. Nope, not crow's foot. There we go. Come here, queen. Hey, we should also be able to test the, Wait, what? Where's the queen? What? And where are the servants? They count as bosses. Is she up here? Oh, there she is. But that's a BC door with no BCs on it. That's very odd. Yeah. I'm just basing it off of, the bow looks neat. I'm not a big fan of the trident because, like, this is just from like, looking at it. The trident, I don't like not being able to control my movement. Very... She goes on pretty quickly. So yeah, she definitely does not have the problem of, So yeah, Wrecking Ball is way too slow, but I say that about every survival weapon. The Shark is okay. I think it'll be kind of inconsistent to time the throw, and I've never really liked one where you have to specifically time the third hit. Yeah, we're on the top of the tower. How do we see what's happening down on a ship in the bottom? What is she doing? Oh, she throws your stuff back at you? What's that? Oh, is that the grab? Wow, she takes a lot of damage from... That is a really good attack. What the? I cannot believe I dodged that. So yeah, so she straight up throws your arrows back at you. That is a really good boss fight. Like, she definitely... I expected her to have some sort of lunging attack. Let's change my weapons. I think Barb Tips is a bit too good. She doesn't seem to have very high health. I could just reset my mutations, actually. Yeah, let's see, what else is there? There's 9 new weapons. The Bloodhugger is just way too slow to really be useful against bosses. Like, I had a, yesterday I had a bleeding build. Like, it was like Bleeding Shield, Legendary, I think. Or did I just have a normal shield? I can't remember. And it could not hit the Scarecrow because most bosses, besides like maybe... Oh, she just caught my stuff in midair. Why did she just throw out a concierge? Oh, she just breaks your traps. Ow. Oh yeah, this is definitely second phase. Oh, she just has a dash as well. Yeah, I didn't see most of these because I was Yeah, she is definitely. I like this. She's very. That's a grab, I assume. Like, where she grabs you. Luckily, I was healing during that. Yeah, she just straight up grabs your stuff out of the air. Yeah, that is a good boss. Like, as much as she is disappointing narratively, she definitely lives up to what I thought her fight would be. The only thing I wish she had was some sort of leaping strike. Oh yeah, we'll have the queen outfit. Oh no, it'll probably do after that. How many new outfits are we missing? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a. Oh, I'm assuming there's the servants. What do we call them? What were they called in the achievements? Let me check. I assume they have their own I assume they have their outfits as well. I assume you have to get all 3 weapons first. You finished the lighthouse. It doesn't say anything. I think there was one down here that called them servants. Les was wearing a servant outfit. So okay, so yeah, this was a good DLC. Gameplay-wise. Story-wise, I feel it was disappointing. So, but yeah. Until next time, my name is Dark and Blade Gaming, and I hope you all enjoyed this.